I'm Kiara T. Hawkins. I'm here for energy, which can be on people, places, situations, and circumstances. Make sure you get your natal chart out, see where you have Neptune. You might want to check out Sagittarius because it be floating with Neptune as well. Make sure you check out your opposite, which is Virgo. Today is Labor Day. It is a new moon in Virgo. Also, there's going to be a big transition with Virgo and Pisces energy coming up next 2.5 years. So you have the eclipse in this energy coming up this month. Look, Eight of Wands here. So there's going to be some type of expedition here with the Queen of Wands here. You need to go ahead and get your confidence ready. Go ahead and tap into that fire here because it's definitely coming. Links to persons are below, and I cannot grow the channel by myself. So make sure that you guys are like, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate you. Here we go. Pisces energy. Make sure y'all check out Virgo. That was your opposite. Big energy. High Priestess, first card out. This is you out here. So I do feel like we're in the right energy here. I feel like you are the center focus of your life right now. Y'all don't need to be worried about nobody else. You need to be really getting into an isolation where you can hear yourself, speak to yourself, and get yourself going here. Crossing this energy is the Knight of Cups here. If anyone's going to be making an offer, I feel like I need to say that Piscean energy, no one's coming to save you wherever you have this in your chart here. The offer will come from you. This is going to be your plan, your movement. You're going to be the forefront of whatever this energy is out here. I'm seeing a lot of purple here and I'm seeing a lot of green. So I'm definitely looking at some type of heart chakra awakening here. You know what you need to do here. This gives me the energy of like trying to roll out with something as long as you could, but at last, we're at the end of it here. Coming up here, you got the Queen of Cups, more of your energy, water energy here. So again, you got the Knight of Cups, you got the Queen of Cups. It's giving this energy of knowing that you are all you got here. You need to love on yourself. You need to date yourself, gift yourself, save yourself. I'm really just picking up that this energy needs to save itself, this Piscean energy. If this is your job, your coworkers are not going to have your back. They're not going to represent you in a meeting. If this is a relationship, that person's not dependable. Hey, Shaylee. This is giving the energy that right now you just need to really focus on yourself and save yourself. You know what I mean? In the past here, you had the sun here, but it's kind of like overwhelming that you kind of just get stuck. Like, like, no, I can't believe it. I won't believe it. It also gives me the energy that you may have tried to give someone one more chance or a little bit of room to kind of see what they was going to do. You could have tried to talk to this person, educate this person here on what they needed to do on your behalf. This is what I like. This is what I need. This is how you can and it all hit me like a ton of bricks and the reality of how absolutely alone that I really am. That like I wish I could like screenshot that. Like that's pretty much how this feels. Like someone's coming to the awareness. This energy is coming to the awareness that they stand alone. This is a standalone energy here. Okay. Libra energies had that. But in a more victorious energy, this kind of feels like being pushed to stand alone. You know what I mean? As above here, you have the Hermit. Definitely go check out the Virgo energy. I just posted it. It's a Virgo new moon. This is your energy as well. Y'all hold hands, but the Virgo gives me like Moses energy when he went up in the mountain to talk to God. And he was up there for like all that time by himself here, being educated, asking God what his wishes were and what he wanted to do. A lot of times, too, the hermit can represent father time here. So it just talks about, the time that was it useful? Was it put to good use? And what you can actually take and what you need to leave behind here. But again, this is the as above, so you could definitely be affected by this Virgo new moon here because you got the Virgo and the Pisces axis right here together right now. You know what I mean? But it just tells me that at this point they not coming. There's no point in beating a dead horse or rallying or hear ye. This gives me the energy though, Piscean energy, that you could have like literally been like, y'all see me bleeding? Anybody gonna help me? Like, no, get up. You know what I mean? Like Pisces, Virgo. Yeah. Ooh, baby, you finna shake life. So below here, you got the Six of Swords. Moving forward from rough waters to calm waters here, it talks about being in transition. You could literally be put in some physical space, definitely mental space from an idea. Something is just you over it. You know what I mean? You're not trying to ruminate on it anymore with the hermit as above. It feels like you've already gained some type of wisdom. You know what it is. You don't want to hear it. This gives me the energy of people trying to offer you breadcrumbs and you like, I already ate. You know what I mean? Like I would have starved if I kept waiting for you. That type of energy out here. The only major arcanas you have out here are the Hermit, the Sun, and the High Priestess. So it's like you realizing that you are strong enough. Maybe if you thought that you were crippled in some type of way, or you thought that you had suffered in some type of way, you realize you're not as weak as you are from the battles, like as you thought from the battles. And I did say battles, so this tells me that this feels like something that was reoccurring here. Again, y'all definitely check out Virgo energy. I went by house, so y'all can see like what these battles look like, depending on if it was, you against you against job, you against, affairs, hidden enemies. But this gives me like, if you thought your leg was broke, you realize even though this damn leg broke, I can still walk on it. Like, you basically are in an emergency or a crisis energy where you're still making some movement here. How you feel about yourself? The devil is here. So I feel like you feel trapped, but it's next to the Six of Swords here. So it's like having this awareness that you've been in the pits of hell or something uncomfortable or something low vibrational or something negative or nasty, where you are now climbing out of it here. You know what I mean? I do feel like you're coming to the awareness that this is a season, a cycle, a contract that you are wrapping up. You're very well aware that this was definitely something dark. It was hard. You know what I mean? It's like realizing, like, I know I was on drugs. Like, I'm aware of that now. It's like if you didn't realize you had developed an addiction, this is someone coming to the awareness that I know I've developed an addiction and I'm ready to move away from it. I need help now. I'm ready for rehabilitation. I'm ready to go get a third party involved, get counseling, call the authorities, the police, get an attorney. Like, it's getting to that type of energy here. I know that it's time for me to go ahead and gather my resources here and move away from like just sitting here. I'm strongly seeing the Ten of Swords in my mind here, but I feel like this is somebody who had the Ten of Swords in their back and just got up. It was like, do y'all see this? Y'all see the Ten of Swords in my back? And it's like, okay, you still moving, you're fine. And Pisces like, damn, y'all mean. Very harsh reality here. Harsh reality check here. How the external, how the outside is looking at you is the Two of Pentacles here. Don't shoot the messenger, y'all. But I feel like people are trying to figure out how in pain you are. Like, are you faking your pain? Or is it really pain? Or like, you know what I mean? Because they're like, how are you still moving? You know what I mean? Or like, how are you able to get up and come to this recognition? I feel like, too, a lot of people may not know how they feel about you. This gives me mixed emotions here. But what's crazy is you know how you feel about you. So, like, you know what's going on. If you had an episode or acted out, my palm just started itching. Shouts out to y'all with the Two of Pentacles. There could be a transaction closing out or loading. If you know that something, like, you acted out, you like, I could see where you coming from. I could see why you would be mad, but you do see why I had to do what I had to do, right? Like, you started it. Like, it's giving that type of energy out here. So I feel like y'all kind of chilling. I feel like you're not taking something back. It's definitely something that's out here as well. Like, something's kind of went a little far here with the sun telling me that you understand that something is like, you're aware that something has reached that point. If you've ever like seen movies or heard stories or watched social media and been like, that's too damn much. You kind of realizing that you were in that too damn much, kind of like, damn, that's me now. And you're moving. You know what I mean? You're definitely moving. And the hopes and fears here, you have the Empress out here with the sun here. So I feel like this is definitely wanting to feel like appreciated, wanting to feel like you're on a pedestal. But I feel like at this point, you realize that faith without work is dead. You don't just have to feel like this. This can be real for you. Hey, chestnut checkers. Mwah. This is like, you don't just have to feel like you're somebody. You can actually be somebody. You're coming to an awareness that something doesn't have to be an illusion. It doesn't have to be a fairy tale. It doesn't have to be a journal note. It can actually be real. You can get up, you can go actually create that lifestyle and do those things out here. But if you were waiting for someone to do this for you, you're done with that. You're done with that. You've realized like someone's never going to marry you. They're never going to give you that promotion. They're never going to take you to that place. And it's come to that conclusion, as harsh as it is, that you don't need them to. I'll take myself. I'll get up myself here. It's just like you really wanted it to be the other way around. And that is, Neptunian energy. That is dreams, illusions, visions, psyche energy, right? Trying to manifest something with all your might, but coming to the reality here that it's just not going to happen for whatever reason. Okay, I'm done here. You might have set out to do one thing and ended up in a whole nother place, and you like, this ain't even my life. Okay. So it's not the best, energy as far as like, I hate that you had to get to this place, but you're not staying there. So that's the great part, right? And you're not owning this energy here. You're looking like, hold on, I don't know how I got here, but I don't belong here. This is giving me the energy. I tried to be a stripper a couple of times, y'all, because I could twerk. But every time I got to the club, it was a problem. I never got to actually fulfill that dream, you know? Either I didn't get along with the girls or they was like, "We don't want you here," or like, "I don't really drink or do drugs." So they was like, "You blowing everybody else, get out." Like, I actually went to the strip club to be a stripper and got put out all 3 times. In Birmingham, in Memphis, and in New Orleans. So I wasn't meant to be a stripper. But I tried, you know? I was like, "I'll just go to another place. I'll just try a different outfit." It just didn't work for me. Now, doesn't mean that you can't twerk in the mirror. Doesn't mean that you can't dance. Doesn't mean that you can't buy those sexy outfits and walk around. Doesn't mean that your man can't make it rain in the house. It just means that that part wasn't going. You know what I mean? I'm trying to lighten the energy up a little bit. That's a true story, but I just want to also like, y'all. It doesn't have to be so. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. It doesn't have to be so sad, you know what I mean? Like it's fucked up, but moving forward. At the time, I was devastated because I was driving girls with me and they was in the club and they was dancing and getting money. And I was in the car, like trying to sleep with them, like sleep in the front seat, take a nap, because there was no reason to go all that way and then not get nothing. I was the driver and I was trying to be a sport and not be pissy. Like, well, since I can't dance and they put me out, we all leaving. I knew that them girls, they paid gas and they needed their money. So that's what I'm looking at out here where, at some point I realized like, okay, you gonna have to move, trying to be a stripper was my toxic trait. Wanting to be a stripper was my toxic trait. After I went in and saw everything that come with being a stripper, I realized that it was toxic and I wanted to move away from it. However, people started to wonder like what kind of person are you actually, care were you was even what who are you, you know what I mean, like we didn't think you would be that type of person or you would try it or whatever. And I was like, I just, that's my, strippers be having that little, you know what I mean? Like it can be very sexy. I admire the pole dance and the outfits, when I see it on the music video, it looked it fun. I did it for about 3 months and I was hella good at it. But see, why 3 months? You was turning up, you know what I mean? Why we couldn't just stay longer? There was something that moved you from it. But that doesn't mean you're not good at it. You know what I mean? It just mean like, okay, this don't, you know what I mean? Life be life and I hate the way that it made me feel, which is why I stopped. Did you want something other than money? Commissioner, I was young. I was 18, 19. And I will say again, my toxic trait is I thought that being a stripper would be fun at the time. I just was young. So yeah, I guess I wanted attention. I wanted adventure. I thought it would be fun until I got in the club. And like Shaylee said, I was like, I don't like this. It was too much going on. I slapped somebody. That's how I got put out of one club. But when you put on those outfits in the strip club, I'm dancing in the mirror. Somebody slapped my booty. I stuck his ass. They drugged me up out of there too. They was like, "What's wrong with you hitting people?" And I was like, "They not supposed to touch me." They was like, "Oh hell nah, you get out. You not cut out for this." This is Piscean energy out here. They was like, you don't fit here. And I was very sad and devastated. And I had to go sit in the car. But the truth is, commissioner said I fall in love with dancing. See, there's a romantic piece to it. However, it is a toxic trait. I was also sober while I did it. See, being a sober stripper is crazy. Like that shit crazy. Like the most sober you are, you like, what? I remember I walked in one dressing room and I saw them shooting pills and they shooting up in their arms to get ready to dance. And I was like, hell no, I'm out. I walked in, I was like, hey, everybody, what y'all doing? Nope. Toxic trait. We're gonna move away from that. Now, New Orleans, I got in there, I got dressed, I had a friend with me, I was having a ball until I realized there were these little booths and they was having sex in them. I'm over here like, isn't that illegal? They drug my ass right out. They was like, nope, we don't got time for that. We don't want no snitches. No, and I was like, I'm just saying, I was sober, and I was like, oh no, well, I'm just saying, they having sex, like that's illegal, that's prostitution. They was like, who invited this girl? Get her out. I was like, damn. They put me out the you get out, so I'm just saying, y'all know that it's time for y'all to leave. And at the time, I thought that was like the thing to do. I don't care about all that part. It's because I had always been around it. So she just different and she never did drugs. Exactly. Oh no, I hadn't did anything until I wanted to do it. I was like, hold on, y'all wilding up in here. But again, this is me also knowing that I had to pay my bills and take care of myself. And that fantasy wasn't working out for me. So I had to come to the awareness of Well, Karen, maybe we really not a stripper. Maybe we have to do something else. Well, thank you, Commissioner. But that's what I'm saying. Again, just to lighten up the energy, because I feel like somebody was trying to play the victim out here. You do have Taurus out here. Y'all might want to check out that energy, but you do have someone out here that was trying to play the victim, and it just wasn't working. It was like, oh, I need $4,000 on my rent, and somebody was like, I'll give you 300 if you come stay the night. And it's like, damn, 300. She said was hella good. It's like 300 on 4,000. Maybe this isn't the way. That's what I'm picking up here. And I feel like at some point, this Piscean energy was like, bro, let's talk about it. And Idaho, no problem, Simone. And it's illegal to get naked. I was in Alabama, Memphis, and New Orleans. And that's what I'm saying. Again, you come to some conclusion where you feel like something just don't work. 300 to leave me alone, I'd say. I actually got paid in Birmingham. The manager that night gave me $300 to leave the club. That's the place where the man slapped my booty and I punched him and then they threw me out. And then the manager was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And he was like, "What you even doing here?" And I was like, "Came to pay my phone bill." He was like, here, get out, go to school or something." And I looked in my hand, I had $300. I left, and the other girls was like, "We didn't make our money." So I just had to sleep in the car that night while they twerked because I took my $300 and got in the car. But that changed me when he said that. Again, with this high priestess and the Knight of Cups coming out here, he told me to go to school or something. I was like, damn, is that obvious that I don't belong here? Hell yeah, I knocked him out. I don't play that. I never played that. I just wanted to be cute and have fun. Good morning. But that's what I'm seeing here, where something is kind of backfiring here. So if you are a damsel thinking, oh, if this man sees me struggling or this woman sees I need this help, maybe they'll help me. They didn't. Not a pimp try to turn you for 600. Oh, y'all so funny. Y'all so funny. But that's what I'm seeing here. What's the outcome here? The Hierophant. Y'all definitely check out this Taurus energy. Let me tell y'all in all seriousness what this looks like. This is the dark side of Venus. So love and money got hijacked by illusions. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at here. So love and money got not wise. That's what we're looking at here. So basically, Neptune hijacked the Venus energy over here. So someone thought they romanticized the wrong thing out here, but they've come to an awareness now. They've learned a lesson that, okay, this isn't working. So this is like if I tell someone I don't have anything, I'm hurting, I need help, that someone would come help. Instead, what happened was the adverse reaction. It was like, yo, how you get in that position? You too old, you this, you that. And now this Pisces is like, damn. Well, like, thank you, see, man. This Pisces energy, like, wait, hold on. I just told you that I'm struggling and I'm this, and this, and you gonna use this opportunity to beat me upside the head? Yes. So now they like, okay, I don't like this approach. Oh yeah. So Two of Pentacles is out here with this Capricorn energy out here. It's kind of giving the energy that now the public is looking like you're a little toxic. Pisces, like, I can't believe your sob story because you don't seem as innocent, or I don't believe you're as innocent as you're trying to play, is basically what's coming out. It looks like literally the love and money energy was hijacked by that Neptune energy. That's crazy. Look, Knight of Wands out here. If you come to somebody and say, yo, look, I'm I'm messed up. I mean, I don't never ask you for nothing. I'm asking you for this. You're more likely to get some assistance than if you come and you're like, oh, help. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Uh, and I mean, this is someone who said, I don't want to sleep with you. Put your clothes back on. Why you touching yourself? What you trying to do? That's what this look like. Y'all so whatever, man. Let's move forward. Absolutely not, Jigga man. See what I'm saying? Like now, this Piscean energy was looking for you, and like, hey, 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 do that again. How much you? Well, let me think about it. Let me see what I got. But this didn't work on somebody. They was like, mm-mm. You've been doing what? And This like somebody saying, I was out here prostituting because it's all I could do. And then so the dude like, oh, well, I don't want to sleep with you. You telling me you've been prostituting. And they like, you don't feel sorry for me? Like, now I'm scared of you. Like, that is so funny. Rewind it back. Let's go to the next spread here for this Piscean energy here. Y'all, I cannot make this up, y'all. This the thievery here. Pickpocketing here, putting Mickeys in drinks. Somebody got caught. Somebody is not that innocent out here with this Piscean energy here. Again, love and money was hijacked with illusion out here. Someone is not doing the right thing. And this could definitely, y'all be careful because I'm giving y'all the dancer story. Be careful that y'all not being taken advantage by like prostitutes, dancers, high level escorts out here where y'all think y'all talking to a pretty girl or y'all talking to a dude that got it and he look a certain type of way and then they take advantage of you. Ladies, that go for you too. Sixth house, this could be Virgo. Check out the Virgo new moon, but it's giving the energy of like somebody like pulling up in a Lexus or a Corvette, and you like, damn, okay. Oh, he chose me. Yeah, he chose you because he finna try to steal your debit card and your information. Like he knows that he think he spotted him a square type energy out here. Once you start asking questions, she's like my future ex baby mama. Damn. Once you start asking questions, you putting two to two together. Like, how you just moved here from Detroit, but you've been living in your apartment for 6 years, but you just got here 2 months ago. Yeah, nah, that's what this look like out here. How it's making you feel? This crazy to me because this Piscean energy, this short illness out here, like this is literally looking like someone's upset because they can't scam, steal, lie, or trick people anymore. Literally, maybe you can't turn tricks. Ooh, y'all heard Shaylee. Don't be exploiting me, y'all. Shaylee is not playing. Don't be exploiting me. Don't be trying to exploit me. But this is fourth house and sixth house. Some of y'all could be sick at the house here. Um, because this is one of them situations where someone's upset that something not working anymore. I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up because I'm just having story time at this point. But literally, what I see out here, I see that somebody in this Piscean energy, they thought that they could spin the illusion of love to get money, and it's not working out anymore. They could definitely be in Taurus energy. They got caught. They've come to some awareness that this doesn't work anymore, and they sick behind it because they don't have a backup plan. They don't have a plan B. They don't have a skill set. So this would be like literally me saying, "I'm gonna go be a stripper. That's what I'm gonna do." I just told y'all I got put out of three of them damn things. What would I have done then? Like this would be like me giving up. Like, well, I don't know what to do now. That's what this is. That's what this is giving. You know what I mean? So below here, a lot of money. Look, that's literally what this is about. It's literally about money. Somebody is depressed that they cannot turn tricks, steal, or lie anymore for money. What's working against them is the living room. The number 21 here that breaks down to a three. Also the 21, that's the world card. So there could be talk now. It could be out now. People could have found out now that this person has that reputation. Very, very. It could have went for a while here. This is crazy. This is scaring me a little bit because it's giving me like a ring energy or like a setup energy. Like this gives me like if a couple got together and like literally we talking about like a pimp sending his hoe out and targeting different men, targeting different women, a madam, targeting different men to go after them. And now they're like known. Like people be like, oh, hold up, that's so and so. They gonna, she done got dudes and she just got out of jail for stealing IDs and he's a scammer, right? Like that's why they're upset here because this don't work no more. Like at the root of it all, you got number two, main female out here. This is Taurus energy again, second house energy. This also high priestess energy. The high priestess is the number two in the tarot deck. The second house is Taurus energy. We're in Piscean energy. I told y'all check Taurus. I told y'all love and money was hijacked by this illusion that I can just use my looks, I can use my money, and I can bait people and get in their pockets here and literally steal from them. And by the time they realize it, I'll be gone. But something could be going viral out here with the living room here. Um, someone may not know that people know each other. So now, word on the street, people know who you are. Also, be careful with this short time illness. Like, I hope somebody ain't getting hospitalized out here. Hey, Wavy. Thank you, Shaylee. This is this the Kipper deck. And then the outcome is the number 6 with the good lady. Y'all might want to go check in the Virgo because you got 6 out here twice. 6 house out here twice. 6 is also Gemini. That's the communication here. That also talks about choices. It's the first time that the fool had to be responsible for another person, and he had the choice if he want to continue to ride alone because he know he can take care of him, or if he wants to bring another person because they was a liability. Y'all dealing with a liability out here. You got the good lady with the main female out here. Definitely a Taurus Virgo combination out here. Let me find out that this Taurus energy got Virgo in their chart or vice versa. Like it seemed like this is all one ring of energy because they share energy. You know, Taurus, Pisces and Virgo share energy, and then you got this Taurus energy over here, which is the bad side, the dark side of Venus is where this energy has been. With expectations out here, number 10, this is what these people are doing for work. Right. These dresses look high maintenance. Somebody out here, I'm getting a high level escort or somebody that, Lord, I be telling all my business. I bumped into a couple of scammers here in Atlanta, and they were trying to recruit me to scam with them because they said I had a clean look. Hey there. And they wanted me to go in the stores with the fake cards because they said I look unsuspecting, so they think I could get away from it. C Bane. I remember that. And I remember being like, well, you again, Virgo energies, y'all might want to look at that, asking question, what's that? Well, why we doing it like that? Or why I gotta do it? And then I remember this one girl, her name was Mona or something like that. Momo, it's some with an M. She was like, I'll do it. And they was telling her she didn't have the right look. She had too many tattoos on her arms and stuff. They was like, nah. So I remember literally she popped up one day in like a nice dress, had her hair pressed out, had on some heels, and she was like, "Let's hit Macy's." And they was like, you might can swing it today." That's literally with the thief out here. Like this is hitting licks out here, but this is would be like her getting caught. Hell no, I ain't do not. I did do the I did the Venmo. I hit the Venmo lick when that was going on, but I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of it. Basically, how these scammers approach you in Atlanta is like they'll just approach you out and about, like at the store. They look very clean, like they got money or whatever. Like I got approached in Atlantic Station. So, you know, that's I live downtown. So I'm just down there shopping at Target and a nice looking guy approached me. He was cute. I'm like, okay. Look, people are ridiculous. I'm like, okay. So he's talking to me, and I thought he was cute. We walked around a little bit. I continued my errands. He kind of stayed with me, and I thought it was kind of cute. Like, okay, he flirting. And then he invited me to come back. I saw him like 3 times, and the third time is when I started to see more people, and I started putting two together. Like, okay, them his friends. Okay, they be in this building. So I went upstairs the third time. He was like, "Why don't you come up?" When I got up, it was a lot of security to get up, a lot of buttons and coats and stuff. When I walked in the fucking room, like the apartment, I instantly was like, hold up. It was smoke everywhere, guns everywhere, computers everywhere. I was like, I don't like this. He was like, "Oh, you good, you and me." So I kind of was looking around. I was like, what's going on in here? And they was telling me like, you got Venmo. Oh yeah, you in Arizona. Yeah. I would never just for the pure fact that too many people are involved in that situation. People are little snitch bitches. Then they get yeah, it was a lot of them. So I ended up in there and it was a hot ass mess. Let me tell y'all what's so funny though. My ex actually ended up knowing these people and he the one that pulled the plug on it because I was like, I need some money. They said they can get me this, they can get me that. But what happened was they needed to take my cell phone. That's when I was like, hold on, nigga, what? They want to take my cell phone and upload money or do something. I don't know the logistics of it, right? But then they'll take your phone, put money on it somehow, and then they'll go and take the money off of it somehow. Then they'll give you your money with the cut. And I was not feeling the whole you finna take my cell phone and then you finna run around the city with my cell phone. What? Nah. But is that's why to this day I'm very pissy about scammers because I've kind of, you find out a lot of people here in Atlanta are not. Hey, Jonathan. They're not legit. You know what I mean? Like I've fallen victim to this. I've dated somebody who looked like they had together. My ex was an accountant at the Mercedes Benz like corporate office, bro. Like we ain't had no reason to get involved in this. He ended up leaving to go be a scammer. Like we ended up breaking up behind this shit. Like so, I got an attitude with scammers. I have a problem with them, like legit, because we started businesses together. I'm a legitimate real estate broker. Yeah, I mean, I have a real estate firm, I have a real estate school, but my ex left me to go be a scammer. I had to start all this shit by myself. Thank you. And he was an accountant. So I was like, bro, you really gonna live up like you're gonna give up on being able to have future companies to go be a scammer? Hell yeah, he did. And he's a Virgo, by the way. He is a Virgo. That's crazy. But that's what I'm looking at out here. He left me for a Pisces, by the way. And they went and traveled and everything. But I have a real issue with scammers because I was like, now this same ex popped up on my porch in June because things aren't going too hot. That's what this looked like. Like the stealing ain't working no more. Let me open the door for the dog, y'all. You tripping coffee. So that's kind of what we looking at here, where I'm telling y'all, some of these scamming shit ain't working out no more. And even again, this could be people, places, situations, or circumstances. So I'm telling y'all a big story, but this could be somebody like literally thinking they're gonna go and trap a dude or trap a girl. It ain't working. They could have said, "Oh, I'm in college," and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna help you get through school. I'm gonna take care of you." Now he like, "Bitch, I ain't seen you go to no one class. Get out." And this energy is like, damn, just like that. Yeah, like you've been defrauded. That you've been defrauded. So now he doesn't want to be with you. He doesn't want to stay with you. I mean, he's an accountant. So yeah, scammers are smart. He's a freaking accountant. With the good Lord out here with the number 5 here, you see how she pulling on his arm? Wait, there's a change happening. Like, nah. Wavy, you so funny. No, for real though. Like literally, like y'all being defrauded. And I've been talking about that, the rise and fall of stars. Like the eviction rate in Atlanta is off the chain. That ain't nothing but the PPP people. The scammers finally can't scam no more, so they finally got to get put out. There's a big reset going on because now once they get put out, because y'all be making me get all political, like be getting all like intellectual here. The scammers bought money to the city. Let's not get it. Let's not with the phone. Yeah, they wasn't getting my phone, and they not and tracking them down. Um, internet emails too, where they using the computer. But look, the scammers bought money to the cities, right? Because they were using that illegal money, they were still putting it into the economy. So I'm very well aware that these apartments knew they had scammers in it, but they also were getting that $2,000-$3,000 rent. Money's money. So they was turning their head. Well, they rolled that out till it crashed. So now that there's more cybersecurity, and now that, the IRS is onto things, now they can't do that anymore. Now the apartment complexes are putting them out. Well, what that's going to do is with the vacancy rate so high, it's going to make the rent go down. On top of the fact that they're getting sued for rent control, they were controlling the rents because they knew that the scammers were out there, and they knew that as long as they allowed them to move in and turned their head to fake IDs and fake check stubs, hey, they pay rent. So this was all a big swindle, like all of it. Don't ever get it twisted. Like these folks been out here. They thought they was never going to get caught because they were allowing them to do it, but they don't even realize that they were stimulating the economy. Y'all buying Gucci, Louis, traveling, getting on planes. You know what I mean? Y'all were keeping the economy stimulated. Scammers. No shade. Shade. Anyway, last spread for Pisces energy because I've been story timing with y'all lately. We ain't supposed to be doing all of this. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Links to personals are below here. So Pisces energy, overall energy. I mean, look, this is energy. This is energy. This is energy. Okay. This is not a personal attack. I have an Aquarius Pisces rising. I ain't got no beef for nobody. You study the energy, you learn how to move through it. But I'm telling you, like, where we're looking at this energy is in Pisces. You got the 5 of Swords out here. This is sneaky. This is like tick for tack. This is like no loyalty out here. There's no loyalty among thieves. You had thief out here. I'm just telling you, like, that's what we're looking at out here. I mean, I'm sorry that it's in this energy if anyone's gonna be upset, but pull that damn chart out and look. Like, if it's not you, it can be around you. Shayla, she said it's amusing. But that's what this, if it's not you, look around you. You know what I mean? Like, get a reading, get a personal. Let's see if you avoided it. Did you make some decision to avoid this energy? For instance, me and my ex broke up. I was heartbroken at the time, but as years went on, I was like, oh, his ass going to jail. He gonna go to jail. Whew. Glad he ain't here because he gonna go to jail. The more I saw him do stuff from the internet, I was like, I do not want to be associated with that. But I was so devastated at first. Now I just be like, "Bro, you stupid." You know what I mean? Five of Swords out here, like, did you actually, like, miss this energy? All of us didn't miss it. Most people are not woke, so most people are gonna be, if I wasn't woke, I would be sitting here in this fake ass relationship traveling the world with the fucking FBI watching us because we scammers. Like, but some people studied and some people passed here, and it wasn't for nothing. There was some heartbreak associated with it. There was an expense that was associated with it. But look how you turned out here. The intention of this energy, judgment, man. Look, as above, so below here. Again, you were seen. Just because they let you get away with it doesn't mean that you got away with it. They were letting you. Everyone knows that when the feds got a case, they watch you for a while. If you were in a relationship and you've been sitting here not doing a damn thing, and the dude ain't saying nothing or the woman ain't saying nothing, they ain't said nothing to you. They was talking about your ass. And with this judgment with the Five of Swords out here, it sounded a little bit something like, girl, his ass still ain't went to work. Now he in there. I don't think he got a job. Oh, he got me messed. He ain't finna stay here. They just didn't say it to you. Greed. You know what I mean? Even if you stay with somebody and said, babe, I can't get a job, I'm trying to get a job. How long you can't say that for 2 years? Like, you're making this bad for yourself. If this was literally a job where someone's been saying, oh, my computer's down. How long was your computer down? You can't do it for a long time. Your computer can only be down for a couple of hours. You know what I mean? If you working from home, someone saying their phone was down, so they couldn't work. They didn't say anything to you, but they did put your position on Indeed.com. They might didn't tell you. They was like, "Oh, your phone down again? Oh no, it's not a problem." Yeah, nah, we finna have to get rid of this one. Her phone always broke. She ain't doing shit. Her numbers are down. No, let her phone be broke. Just go ahead. Yeah, bring them in. I can start interviews on Monday. Period. This is someone who thought they got away with something because nobody said nothing. They hee ha ha like, girl, I told them I was in the bathroom again. Little do you know, they're replacing you right now. Why are we even talking about this here? The Ace of Swords here. The truth is coming out here. This is the Six of Swords again out here. We moving away from this energy here. Like, you can't do this no more. It's time to move. Like, you're gonna have to save yourself here. You can't continue to use your environment to, stimulate your lies, basically. You know what I mean? Like, that's basically what this is. You can't say the phone down no more. You used that one already. You can't say that, you going to school. Bitch, when did you go to school last semester and the semester before that? Like, what school is this? Like, I literally had a friend, I would hear her go to school online. Like, I would hear her listen to classes, then that shit just stopped abruptly one day. I'm like, damn, like, did you just get the financial aid and quit? I'm literally seeing this out here. This the Alice in Wonderland deck. If you continue, like, where's this energy taking, this Piscean energy? I'm finna go. It's the Hierophant. It's Taurus energy out here. Literally, love and Venus. This has been hijacked by dark energy, dark illusions here. Somebody, because Saturn was in retrograde in Pisces, thought, oh, Saturn's not beating me up. No, they just testing you out to see who you really are. And you are a fucking fraud, bro. This somebody that's a liar. With the Hierophant out here, y'all remember, like, go look at them energies. Like, remember the last one I did with the Taurus energy was you're gonna make the universe work to teach you this one. How you gonna make the universe work? You like, haha, God, you ain't get me this time. That karma didn't hurt. What? We're literally looking at it. And you're looking at it outside too. Turn on your TV. You're looking at it on the news. These people that are getting busted out, basically, or they ain't posted in a while because they ain't scamming now. Like, I literally, my ex only posted when he took a trip. So I personally know he had to be in a dark room in a corner on a computer for weeks. And people start saying, "Oh, you fell off, you a scammer. Oh, it ain't working for you now, is it?" And then he'll pop out with a trip and then disappear again. Back to the drawing board. Like somebody been just doing enough to eat. You know what I mean? The outcome of this energy, Seven of Swords. I officially cannot fucking stand myself. I mean, that's it. Somebody was lying about what they do for work for the 100,000th time out here. And the truth is coming out here. And the bad thing about it is this energy finna try to lie. Still finna try to lie. My mama always said once you tell a lie, you gotta stick to it. I never agreed with it, never liked it. We get into it about that all the time now because as an adult, I'm like, why are you like that? Karma is on a rampage, year 8. And that's crazy too, because my mama a Pisces, now that I think about it. She says if you tell a lie, you gotta keep lying. I had a friend who was a Pisces. She used to tell people she was Dominican. She literally wore wavy blonde weave and blue contacts and was trying to learn Spanish as fast as she could to tell people she was Dominican. So she ended up with a Dominican dude, had 2 babies that are Dominican, only for his mama to turn around and say, "You're a liar. You're not Dominican. You black." Oh, she was upset. "I'm Dominican." The mama was like, "No, you not. You don't know our ways. You don't know our food." She was trying to learn their culture so bad, y'all, so fast. But I mean, you can't finesse or finesse. You know what I mean? You can't go tell this real Dominican lady, that's Dominican and Honduran that you are from her country. Like I don't know how they keep track. They wasn't keeping track of it. Like if you gonna lie and say wavy, if you gonna lie and say you Dominican, you gotta learn a lot of shit. She learned enough. I believe that her her dude probably knew she wasn't Dominican too. He just let her do it because she was cute. And then guess what he did? He ended up leaving her for a Dominican woman. Can't make it up. And we're not friends to this day because she mad at me for calling that shit out. I was like, bro, you need to learn how to be yourself because it just was a shortcuts lead to long roads. So after all this time, he ended up leaving your ass for a Dominican woman. Anyway, you wasn't Dominican, bro. You should have just been yourself. You know what I mean? Trying to be something that you wasn't probably is what ultimately he had 2 kids with you. He stayed with you for quite some time. I believe that the fake shit is probably what got under his skin finally. Like Shaylee said, the greed. Like just stop doing it. Platinum and Gold TV, hey there. All right, y'all. So Spirit is saying there's nothing else that I need to say here. You got the tool source. That's a blockage out here with the 9 of Pentacles here. There's nothing else that you need from me directly, independently here. I'll be back tomorrow to do some more energy here. Links to personal is below. You know, Chestnut Checker, Shelly, and Wavy. Thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you all for tuning in. And until we meet again, y'all, keep growing. That's all I can say. This person didn't grow at all, but shit, try. I can't stand. She said I'm allergic to fake. And to be honest, that's probably been a big. If y'all go and look at that Virgo reading I just did on a new moon, I broke it down by houses. Taurus was interrogating an energy, saying, "Why are you leaving? Why don't you want to work here? Why are you quitting? Why are you stopping?" It's because they have figured you out. So watch both sides of it. Okay. Thank you, Wavy. I'm ready. I'm ready to eat. Wow.